大家好，我叫做考拉。这期视频呢，我们要通过一个多大学生一天的视角来了解这个学校是怎么运作的，以及课余的休闲生活、基本背景了解，还有各种教学楼的近距离讲解，以及里面是怎么构成的。所以这些视频里面包含了很多内容，我也希望大家能够享受这些视频所带来的内容。谢谢。
小姐姐，你是怎么决定学工程的呢？
So basically, first question is like how do you decide to choose engineering, and what grade you decided?
That's a really good question. So in high school, I actually didn't know what I wanted to do, from grade 9 all the way up till grade 11. Didn't really know what I wanted to do, but I will say that in grade 11, I had a really good physics teacher.
Oh.
Yeah, and so he was the one who got me interested in physics and STEM subjects. And a lot of people around me at that time also was really nerdy, STEM people. And so I was like, okay, engineering seemed like a good choice because there's a lot of hands-on components, you get to solve problems. And I came to a few open houses of engineering programs at different universities, and I really liked it. Oops, oh my gosh. And they cut that part out, okay? I just feel like engineering, it's really meaningful work, right? After you graduate, you get to contribute to society, you get to do a lot of meaningful projects. So yeah, that's basically how I decided on engineering.
具体学哪一种工程呢？
The type of engineering though, mechanical, I was actually not sure which one I wanted to go into again, but mechanical engineering is very broad. There's a lot of different topics, a lot of different things you can specialize in, like materials or robotics, and also structural stuff. So that's why I chose mechanical engineering, to just come in and explore my different interests.
Okay. Also, for you, do you have any advice for joining AP or IB programs in high school?
I would definitely say that IB has helped me tremendously in university, because in IB we had to do a lot of lengthy reports, experiments. Those things we do on a daily basis in engineering university.
Okay.
And also, as I said, IB gives you a lot of work. That's also similar to university, and where you have to manage lots of different things, different assignments, projects from different classes.
Okay.
And so IB has helped me set those habits, and gave me the tools needed to thrive in first year at least. Because I know a lot of friends who weren't in IB for first year, it was a large learning curve for them.
Okay.
Okay, but for me it was much smoother, I would say.
All right.
It's the central hub of literally everything. You can see how there's some old parts of the building, right, from before.
Yeah.
And these are the new parts. So they kind of integrated them together. And in there you can see the inner wall. When you go in, you will see the inner wall of this is actually the old wall of the building.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really cool. A few of my friends are actually also tour guides. They work with student services.
So do you get volunteer hours?
No, you actually get paid. It's a work study program where you have to work.
So what is the hardest thing to get into UofT or engineering?
The hardest thing?
Yeah.
I would say UofT engineering. That's high over there. Number 1 engineering school in Canada, okay? That's our ranking. And so, yeah, it's pretty competitive. Also depends on the program. MSci's very competitive. And then there's your core 8s. When I applied though, I wasn't very anxious about it at all, because I knew that, okay, I had the activities, it's main thing about the grades. You have to have the grades. And so I was in the IB program.
IB?
Yeah, IB. It was very hard to get good grades in IB, but I really had a keen interest in physics, and I just gave it my all. And in the end, I earned a pretty good result, and the offers just came by. So I would say, don't stress about it. If you actually have the interest in engineering, just do the projects, maintain your grades, make them consistent, establish good study habits, because when you actually get into engineering, you need to have good study habits, or else you won't you will pretty much like fail half of your courses in the first year. Maybe that's a very common thing actually, because from high school to engineering, like in university, it's a very big jump for a lot of people, right? Because like the amount of workload in university, the learning styles, everything you have going on is much more than high school.
Okay.
So you need to have those happens in high school so that in university first year you won't be like weeded out instantly.
Okay.
You know? So this is a mechanical engineering building, and I'm in mechanical engineering, but for classes and like labs, we actually go like to the different buildings on campus and not just this one building. So people from like other disciplines might come to this one as well, like chemical or like civil. They might have classes here, which is why there's like a lot of people. And over there, that's the mining building. So we also have a lot of labs there. That one there is the medical science building. So that's actually for like life science students and like not engineering. But we usually have lunch there a lot, or like just meals. I actually just came from there. I just had lunch. And over there, that's the outside building. So that building has a lot of history. As you can see, it's old, right? And like a lot of ECE, so like electrical or computer engineering students have labs there, and we usually like hang out there. There's a library there too.
Okay.
Yeah, so that building, the round dome, it's convocation hall. So like a lot of like graduations or like frosh. So if you come here as like first year, right, you're gonna have your like frosh ceremony over there, because that building can contain a lot of students. It has like super big classrooms, and we usually take a lot of class photos there too. We had engineering economics class in here, and they have like a really big classroom. How it's like very big open space, right? Like everyone has a sit there. Does this remind you of the Apple Store? Yeah, right? It's kind of similar. It's very modern.
A classroom?
Yeah, this is a classroom. And they hold a lot of like events here for a lot of people, and we have exams here sometimes too. I can find someone to talk. I think this is a big clock. Okay, where like a lot of clubs work on their things. So you can see that's, I'm not sure what that is, but a lot of teams, design teams have their storage spaces right over there. And they just work in this area.
Okay.